Hello everyone. So today is another vlog and I'm already late. I'm supposed to meet a friend of mine. We're going shopping. By the way, I'm currently 34 weeks pregnant and I'm wrapping up with all my shopping, all the things I need to buy and stuff. But today I am my friend Buki. She's escorting me to go do last minute things, because some things I need to get for my hospital bag, I haven't gotten it yet. Oh my god, I'm panting. And we were supposed to meet by 12, but see me, I woke up like 11:45 or something. And I first need to eat, and I first need to, have my bath. So when she called to say, when are we meeting? I mean, like where and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, I'm just waking up, not like just waking up, but just like standing up. But in any case, I'm getting ready now to meet her. We will first go to Baby One. So Baby One is like it's one of the biggest baby stores here. Not really because I want to buy anything specifically from Baby One, but I want to take a look at the prams, the stroller, because we haven't gotten that. I think that's the biggest expense that we haven't made yet. And we need to really decide on what we are getting. And I've really been contemplating a particular pram. I really love it. It's from Maxi Cozy. The design is so sleek, so beautiful. So I want to take a look at it at Baby One. Oh my god, why is this earring stressing me? I want to take a look at it at Baby One, and just window shop a bit, and I'll take you guys along. And then hopefully I'll take you guys for other things throughout the week. Oh my god, this month has been super. In fact, the whole of summer has been so busy. Everyone is having something to do every other day. There's one birthday or the other, party, hangout, grill, barbecue. And me, once they call me, I'm there. Once they say, we're doing one, you're invited, I am coming. I am coming. That's what I've been doing. I've been attending all the events that I've been invited to, as much as I can anyway. And in fact, last week, I had 3 events on the same day. I mean, that was last week Saturday. 3 different events on the same day. I was like, oh my god. But of course, I can't attend all of it. I even went there with my pillows. When I got tired, I sat down, lie down, very well with my pillows. With my pillows, I'm not gonna be stressed. But this week as well is also going to be a little bit of a busy week. So I need to vlog the week as much as possible. Because this week, we will go to the hospital to register with that's Geburt-Anmeldung. So to register at the hospital where we're going to be putting to bed or giving birth. Whichever one is correct. So we're going to do that tomorrow, and I imagine we're going to spend most of the day there because these guys, they take forever to attend to you. Let me tell you guys what happened. Last week, I had boil in my armpit. In fact, it's still healing right now. A very big boil. And it was really bad because initially the doctor thought it was something else, and then it was just growing, and they realized that, oh no, it's not what they thought it was initially. It's infected. So I needed to be sent to the emergency unit to open it up. We went to the emergency unit and we spent hours there. We were there for we're waiting at the waiting room for maybe up to 3 hours. We slept and woke up in that emergency room. I don't know what kind of emergency that is. What if somebody was dying? What if somebody was dying? What's gonna happen? Maybe that one would have been treated as a real emergency. I don't know. Because while we were there, there were other people as well. We met some people there, So many people were there as well, all waiting in this emergency room. And anyway, long story short, we're still able to open it up and get rid of that. And so it's in the same hospital that I'll be going to register. So I imagine that they're also going to take a lot of time because, of course, there'll probably be a lot of people there as well who are going to be registering the same time. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Hopefully I can record that as I'm going. Then on Thursday, I've forgotten what's happening on Thursday, but I know I'm doing something on Thursday. Oh, I'm touring the city on Thursday. I've been wanting to tour Hamburg all this while. Guys, as I'm panting, just forgive me because I don't know, I'm just running short of breath today. Anyway, I've been wanting to tour Hamburg for a while now, and every time I'll say I'll do it once this summer. Now summer is almost over. It's better I do it now. If I don't do it now, only God knows when I'm going to be able to do it again. So I want to take the city bus and do like a bus tour around Hamburg as much as possible. So I'll take you guys along as much as I can. And then on Friday, another friend of mine is coming around to help me with some shopping because I plan to do like lots of cooking, like prep meals for when the baby is here, so that we don't have to worry about cooking for a couple of weeks at least. So I want to buy a lot of things in bulk, like a lot of tomatoes, meat, chicken, a lot of things anyway, and just have them prepped and packed in the freezer. So this friend of mine is going to be helping me on Friday. See, it's good to have good friends. Good to have friends, make friends, and then pray that those friends, they're also having time too, so that they can help you out and stuff, So a lot of my friends have been really, really helpful during this period. Some people have been coming to help us cook. Some people have cooked for us, sent to us food. Some people have made orders for us and just sent to the house. Lots of things. People have been so super kind to us, and we're so grateful for that. So these are the things that will be happening this week, and I hope that I'm going to be able to vlog and take you guys along. But for now, I need to leave to baby one because my friend is probably already downstairs. All right. So, this is Boki. Let's go and do this waka things today. So I'm heading to baby one already, and hopefully once we get there, I can show you guys a little bit. That's if they don't pursue me with this my camera. All right, ciao.
Is quite popular in Germany.
Yeah, Jolie. Yeah. Yeah, this is my maxi cousin. This is it. This is the exact. See, is it not cute? It's so nice, and the design is really nice. The details, to buy this one, but my money will finish. But I'm telling you, this is the one we are going to buy. Every time I see it, I am reminded that this is the one to buy. It's so beautiful, so that when I'm going out, I can be going out in style. So today is Wednesday rather, and today is the day we're going to the hospital for the Anmeldung, for the Geburt Anmeldung, which means a registration for birth. So I hope that we don't spend so much time there like we spent the last time we went there. Anywho, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, ciao. So we're back from the hospital for the Geburt Anmeldung, and oh my god, I'm so exhausted. Like, we didn't spend as much time there. It was quite faster than I actually thought. It was great, but I was still quite very exhausted. In fact, on the road, oh, I was like, let's stop and buy something to eat. So I got KFC. I should have even recorded myself doing that. I was eating my chicken on the road. I didn't even care. I was in the bus disturbing, not on the bus, on the train rather, disturbing everybody with the smell of my KFC. I didn't care. If I apologized to everyone that was there with me in that because I'm sure they must have been so offended. But I was super, super hungry. I just couldn't wait. And as soon as I got to the house, I said, let me just sit down for 2 minutes. 2 minutes before I come and, give like updates and stuff. That's how I slept off. It's like 3 hours now. I didn't even take off my dress. I just sat down. And you see, oh my God. It's now I'm really beginning to understand when our mothers used to say, hey, I carried you for 9 months. I did it. Now I know it. I'm looking forward to telling my child, I carried you for 9 months. I did it. You better stress you because, oh my God, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. I'm so tired. I cannot wait for this baby to just be here. Like, oh my God. Anyway, I've said, oh my God, like 1 million times. Anywho, the whole registration thing went well. We were able to get all the information that we not maybe needed, but at least information that they needed to give to us concerning birth certificates, concerning other procedures that will be done and how, everything's going to be done and stays here and all of that. We still need to go back to the hospital again anyway. We then also made an appointment because we're going to have a planned C-section. If you have watched my previous videos on all the wahala that we have gone through, you probably, or maybe the video is going to go up before this one. I don't even know the order of the videos right now, but there's been a lot that had happened in the past 5 years that required that we have a planned C-session. So that was a recommendation that we got from the hospital. So that's what we're having. And for that, we have now made an appointment. So I can't wait for this to happen. When they were asking us which is our preferred date, for the plan thing, we could do it 2 weeks before the normal due date or a week before. And then we're asked what we want, And I was just torn between just come out already, like, I'm done. I'm really done. I was torn between that and saying, let's just keep it in as long as possible or as long as is absolutely needed for the baby to, have the optimal, optimal environment for as long as possible, Anyway, we have done that now, so that's out of our place, and I'm back home. And now that we're back home, it wasn't like a few minutes ago we received order because I had ordered some books. I can't even wait to use them. Let me tell you guys, I've been doing like last minute shopping of so many things. So we ordered some children books. Ooh, I was so happy. We made 6 orders. These ones came in last week, and then this ones just came in today. This I was really looking forward to. I don't know why, but I was really looking forward to these ones that came in today. So this one is most of the books are really Christian books. The first one is I Prayed for You. I Prayed for You. Story of a bear. It's just simple stories, because right now we are doing a lot of reading to the baby, a lot of Bible reading. So we're reading Bible stories and doing some devotion together with the baby. My husband is in charge of the reading. Then we got this is in Deutsch, is in German, since we're also trying to ensure that we're not just speaking English as well, we're speaking German and English, because I'm also learning German. My husband's German is much, 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 much better than mine, but we intend to be able to communicate in both languages as much as possible, because the child is going to learn English definitely. But I also want to use this speaking to practice my German because I don't know how else I'm going to learn this German. So we got my Estes Bible. So my first Bible from Jesus. My Estes Bible Wimmelbuch from Jesus. I don't know what Wimmelbuch means, but book is book. From Jesus. So I'll just say my first Bible from Jesus, something like that. So here there are supposed to be lots of Bible stories. So Jesus' birth, his miracles, things like that in a very beautiful, beautiful way. So I'm looking forward to reading all of this. And then, of course, at some point, the baby will then begin to read by himself. Then we got this from Rave. Yeah. Yes, we got this from Rave. We went to get something from Rave, and somehow we walked past a book section of Rave, and we saw some really nice children books. And then we decided to get this one. Is much more has a lot more reading to it. So I'm sure the baby will read this for a while at least. But pending that time, we will be reading it to the baby. This is the Schoenstein. Oh my God, the Schoenstein Silbengeschichten für Junges zum Lesen lernen. I don't know what that means, but it's a German. The book is in German anyway. So help me practice my German as well. My husband, this one is like small German for him, so it will not be a problem. Then, okay, I pray for you. I've already showed you this one. Then these are the ones I was really, really looking forward to. I really love them. This is on Psalms 92. The name of the book is Happy. Very simple, very, very simple reading. So I imagine that these are stuff that a kid just learning their first words can actually read without hassle. Ask me why we are buying books that this baby cannot. Ask me why we are buying, because this speaking has to know book. This speaking has to know book. This speaking has to know Jesus. This speaking has to be well grounded. Everything, we are starting early, so we're not taking chances. Okay, then the next one is called Known. Known is by the same author. I think these three books, they are by the same author, and I really like the whole body of the book is really beautiful. The same author, Sally Lloyd Jones and Jago. I almost pronounced Jago as Yago. I don't know. I mean, I've not finished learning German. I'm already letting German ruin my English. Oh my God. Anyway, this is on Psalm 139. So these are just collection of Jesus story books. And then there is Loved. Actually, this was the first one I saw, and I was like, oh yes, I like this. I'd like to get this. So this one is called Love. Is the Lord's Prayer. Same author. Really beautiful illustrations, I must say. I really, really love them. I will even try and get, as the baby continues to grow older and get more developed, I try and get them to paint some of these things themselves, because I like some artwork, and I'm really thinking I'm going to start getting back into art, drawing, painting and stuff like that. Because when I was much younger, there was a time in my life when I thought I was going to be an artist. I was doing a lot of painting and drawing, and drawing a lot of cartoon characters and things like that. And my mom, God bless her, she was always supporting anything I said I want to do. No problem, she supports me. And she then sent me to one painter guy then at the time, an artist at the time, that should go, once in a while, maybe spend like 1 hour or 30 minutes with a guy to learn a little bit of painting thing. But I think I went there only twice, and then I changed my mind because somehow it coincided with when I saw a post about something concerning architecture, and that was where I decided I was going to do architecture. So because I saw a post on the newspaper that was talking about the architect that had designed the tobacco headquarters, and among the pictures among the pictures, among the people in the picture was just one woman. I was like, why is it just one lady in? Because there's so many people. I was like, why is it just one lady here? I would want to be like this lady, you know, standing amongst the men, you know, in a very male-dominated field. At that time in my life, I didn't know really that it was a male-dominated field. I was just like, why is it like that? And the building was super, super beautiful. As at least in my memory of that newspaper, it was really beautiful. I was like, oh, this is something really nice, you know, to do. That then I want to be an architect, you know. And that was so it coincided with that same time, and that was how I stopped focusing on art, and then I started focusing more on architecture. That's how I started, you know, trying to put effort in technical drawing and studying my mom. Then my school wasn't teaching technical drawing, which is really sad. Of course, they're teaching it now, but at the time, then we didn't have technical drawing teacher. So I was making inquiries like, what do I need to learn? What do I need to learn to be an architect? Like, what subjects do I need to apply for architecture in the university? And I was talking to a lecturer at the time. He was a lecturer in LASU. And then he was telling me, you need to have technical drawing, you need to have blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, technical drawing, we don't have technical drawing teacher. And then he said, okay, that he's going to teach me technical drawing. So he made a list of the things I needed to get, drawing board, materials and everything. I went to meet my mom. I'm like, Mommy, I want to be an architect. And I met so and so person. You know, I went out of my way to be making inquiries. And she was like, okay, so this last lecturer, he's a pastor as well, a pastor in Redeem at the time, I think. And his house was just behind our my mom's shop at the time. So, and you know, he's always coming to buy stuff in our shop with the family, and whenever they come, they'll see me reading the newspapers. I don't know what I saw reading that newspaper at the time, but that's how conversations, you know, used to happen at the time. So I told her that I had spoken to the man and I had told him, and this is what he said, and no. So she was like, okay, she will get the materials for me. So my mom got all the things that was in the list for me to start learning the technical drawing. So at the time, whenever I'm back from school and he's back from work, then I'll go to his house and then we'll start doing technical drawing. The wife was such a very kind woman. She would also, you know, give me food or drinks or something. And that's how I was preparing to be an architect, you know. And then he also introduced me to another architecture student who was in Unilag at the time. He is, but I don't know if his father is still the president or something. By the time the father was the president of the estate, so or rather the president of the estate association. So like estate residents association, something like that. I've forgotten what they call them now, but he's the son of the guy. So this man also introduced me to this person to say, this guy is studying architecture in Unilag, so you should also connect with him so that he can also, you know, introduce you to a few things, let you know what. My God, I pursued this architecture thing there. So I got introduced to that one. So he too was also, you know, introduced me to so many things, gave me a lot of materials. Even before this is even before I had written WAEC. This is before I had written WAEC or anything. So he sent me some materials and stuff, and that's when I got to know about people like Zaha Hadid, Le Corbusier, you know, Tadao Ando, and all these really great guys. And I was like, oh my God, I want to do this. I want to do this. I really, really, really look forward to it, like Frank Lloyd Wright and the rest. And I was really fascinated with, you know, with the waterfall building, Falling Waters building rather, by Frank Lloyd Wright. And all I was super, super, super fascinated. And I was fascinated by Zaha Hadid. You know, she was rather, because she's late now, such a fantastic architect, you know. And I was like, this is the person that I want to model my life after. You know, it was such a beautiful thing. Anyway, all this long story I'm giving you people is just to say that I really loved art in the beginning, but somehow I switched to more architecture. I didn't know. You see, this is why proper guidance is very important. I wasn't guided to know that I could actually do both. And in fact, art is actually a huge part of architecture, because you need to be able to see things in certain kind of artistic manner. You should be able to express yourself with some level of artistic creativity. If I had known that, I'd have just continued doing both, because it's not like I was doing any special thing anyway. I had so much time on my hands. I was a kid and stuff, so I could have just been doing that, continue doing what I was doing. So that's notwithstanding, I still have some, I'm still able to pick up a brush or pick up a pencil and still make some decent drawings, because it's still there, even though I didn't nurture it, but it's still there. However, now I'm really thinking of really going back into doing a lot of artwork, of course, as hobby stuff, but just to channel that artistic creativity or artistic tendencies of mine. And my child is going to have to do the same. Well, not by force anyway, but I just encourage them to do a lot of things, to do a lot of design stuff, to do a lot of painting and art stuff. My husband is into IT, so he can encourage them to do IT stuff and whatever. This child, what we shall know is from the beginning, you're gonna know book, you're gonna be creative, you're gonna be intellectual, and you're gonna know Jesus. That's it. How it's going to happen, we don't know. We're going to find out on the way and learn as we go. Then I also got one more book as well, Mysteries of the Anointing. A friend of mine, she's also a YouTuber as well. Her name is Chineye, but on YouTube, she's called The Lady at His Feet. And she recommended this book for us as the book for the month to read. And it came in as well last week. I started reading it and I've been enjoying it so far. I'm really trying to get back into reading. There was a point in my life when I used to read a lot. I had a lot of books, although my reading are not really like fictional, a lot of fictional writing and stuff. I'm reading much more self-development books and spiritual books. These are the things I was mostly interested in. But now I want to get back into reading as well. I'm mostly reading hardcover books. Sometime last week as well, I got a gift of a book set, of a set of books that I've been wanting to get for a while. I can't just remember the name now. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of the book now because pregnancy brain. I don't know. It is a real thing. I'm telling you guys, it is a very real thing. So that is somewhere in the house. I need to get back to reading. I started reading it when I was given as a gift because I was super excited about the book, but the books, they're quite big. And now I stopped. Just out of the blues, I just stopped and I didn't continue for a while, but I need to get back to it because it's quite interesting. It's a lot of stuff on, evolution, the internet age as well. Just so many things on the history of humankind and all those kind of things. It's super, super, super cool. Okay. So, and then another thing about books. Oh my, it's like this time around is like books. My friend is also writing a book. Her name is Magdalene. She's writing a book currently, or she's practically done writing the book, as it were. And I'm part of her review team. Reading the book as well to also give my thoughts on what I think. Some sort of a review. I don't know, a preview or whatever. And so far, as much as I've read it, it's super, super cool. I can't wait to finish it, and I can't wait for her to publish that book and get it out there in the world. The book is all about networking, networking as a currency and stuff, because this is really big. It's super, super important in our lives as individuals, as adults, as people trying to, find our way around life. Networking is important. I've always said this a lot of times in most of my videos. I've talked about this so much so because I'm really big on networking. I'm big on community building. I'm big on people as a currency, or as currency generally. So I'm really excited that she's writing this book, and Magdalene is such a fantastic writer as well. This is her third book, if I'm correct now. So I'm on that, and I hope that I'm done with the book by this week. I just don't want to rush through it. I want to take my time to really read it and digest it so I can actually give a review that makes sense. Okay, that's it for today. Next time you see my face, we'll be going on a tour to Hamburg. That will happen tomorrow. Okay, so before I go and start walking all over Hamburg, I need to quickly make something to eat. I saw this recipe on Instagram. It's quite basic, something with potatoes and beef and all. It's nothing super special, but I want to try it. Let's be trying new things in this house. Okay, so let's quickly get something to eat so I don't go around looking for KFC like I did yesterday. Okay, so it's another day, and today we're going to the gynecologist. It's now like a bi-weekly visit to the gynecologist, and that's what we're going to do today. I've been saying I was going to take you guys on a ride to around Hamburg for the city tour, but I'll not be able to do that anymore, so I'm really sorry, because oh my god, now I'm super tired. Some days ago we even had a scare that I had to we had to rush to the hospital and all, but they've told us to rest, stay one place, stop walking up and down and stuff. So that's what I'm doing now, and that's the reason why you might not, or you will not see that part of the video. But today we're just going to go do the normal checkup with the gynecologist, and then that would be it. And so I thought to wrap up the video here. Thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. So far so good, and I'd love to take you guys to the gynecologist as well, but I'm always forgetting. Once I move around, like once I'm outside of my house, I forget to bring on my camera. That's why I'm practicing this whole vlogging thing, but let's see how it goes. In any case, just in case I don't come back, thank you so much for being here today. Until next time, have a fantastic week. Bye.